We're going to review the techniques from this week. We did work a little bit on the turtle position. So sometimes it's going to be tough for you to do if you don't have a partner. But let's see here. All right. We started with a choke right here. Oh, 1 second. Just all right. So we started with a choke right here. So I'm here on top. Usually what I want is I want this knee down. This here, this foot, I'm pushing him always. I just want to create that reaction. So I push him, he's going to push me back right there. If he doesn't do that, he's going to collapse. I'm going to get side control. So I really like to do this motion right here. Because if I just have my weight on top of him, he's going to try to put his head up or his hips or step back or do something. So I always like to give a little bit of pressure. All right, so remember, first one right here, I'm going to use my lapel. My lapel is going to go over his shoulder. So sometimes I like to use this technique because every time that I try to get a grip right here, he's either going to block with the knee right here, so the hand is on the collar, and then he blocks right here, get harder for me to get, or he's going to block with his hand. All right, so I'm going to attack, boom, he's blocking. All right, so once I get this position, look, that is free. That is no threat for, he thinks that is no threat for him when I get my arm right there. All right, here I get the clock choke right away. So I'm going to go one, knee is on the mat. All right, and now this arm right here goes under his arm. His arm goes under his arm. I'm getting my grip right here. So the lapel that is over the shoulder, the arm is going on and they will meet, and then I get my grip right here. All right, I don't want my palm this. I don't want my thumb facing the end right here. This is what I want. Okay, so once I get the grip, if I get this position right here, and he's in trouble. All right, there's a lot of things that I can do. We are going to start with this choke. So look, I'm going to punch his hand right here, and then I get my second grip right there, right above my hand. All right, so that's really important that I'm not going to leave my hand on his chest. I'm just going to punch 1 and 2. Get my grip right here. Once I get a grip, I'm going to drive my elbow down. I'm going to be on my side, and I'm going to throw my leg over his back. And there's a choke. The leg over the back is important because if I keep my legs together, he's going to jump over, and he might get that side control. I might not get a good leverage to get that submission. All right, so 1, start right here, loosen up my lapel, go 1 and 2. Get my grip. If I just re-grip right here, look at how far my hand. I don't want that, so that's why I want to punch. Get this grip right here, my hands almost together, and then I go. Get the submission. Right, so that's the first one for today. Let's go. All right, time, guys. Second option from this position here is the Peruvian. All right, so I have, see, knee on the mat, knee off the mat. And then I go 1 and 2. So I have the position right here. All right, so remember, first one, this is what I want to do with my hand. See, before I get this hand right here, I'm going to go here. Boom. And then I get it. All right. So now I'm gonna keep my right hand on by his chest. All right. So I have both knees on the mat and my hand. This hand is important. Give me balance. I'm going towards his feet. All right. So I get my hand on the mat. I'm going to start to go knees off the mat. I'm going towards his feet because I want to get my leg over his head. Once I do that, I'm going to sit back and throw the other leg over his back, by the way. All right? So from this position, I'm going to put my head back, give a little bit of pressure with my legs. All right? So the position here is, I have this grip. This is around the neck. This is under the arm. This is over the head. So his neck is right there. Okay, so I push the legs, I pull the arm, right? So again, once I get the position right here, and then I go here, 1 and 2, all right? Going towards his feet. See, I'm not going here. I'm not going towards his arm right here. All right, I'm not gonna be perpendicular to him. I'm just gonna go there. 1 and 2. Head back, legs straight. You get that Peruvian necktie. All right, let's go. All right. So let's see here. And then that is every time that you step on the mat, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn. See, like me, I've been training jiu-jitsu for 40 years. Every time I step on the mat, I have something new. I see something different. And then this time, I really like this submission. I really like this submission. All right, so I think it's easy. You use your gi. You don't need to get the person's gi and doing that. So I teach that. No, every 3 months I teach this position because I think it's very useful. And then a few weeks ago at the park, we have these 2 white belts training. And then they were exactly on that position. And then I tell the guy, hey, get that Peruvian necktie. And then what happens is, instead the guy, the white belt, to go with this lapel over, what he did is, he went with this lapel here, and then he got the position a little different. So instead to go this lapel over and then I get a grip in my right hand, he got it this way. All right, and then he went, everything was the same right here, look, 1 and 2. And that, what happened? The other white belt tapped. And then I was looking at that and I thought, well, never thought about that. Always doing with this, always. The very next day, me and Lucas, we were here teaching the online classes, and then before the class, I was, hey, Lucas, let me check this. Oh, and then you can still do the submission. It's a little bit more of the neck crank than the choke, but it's nice. I cannot wait till we can train again to try that to see if it works. All right, so the way he was doing, and that was a white belt. The same thing here. Instead to go with this lapel over, he was doing the here and getting the leg. So it's a little bit harder to go and get the leg over because sometimes the arm is gonna block, but it's nice. And then it's nice to keep your mind open to different things. All right, so sometimes it's not that everything that I teach you have to do exactly the way I teach you. So you always can change. All right, so when I teach a position, students here, they have different body types. You know, some people are super tall, long legs. Some people are short legs. So you have to adapt. You have to adjust the position to the way is better fits your game. All right. Our second position right here is, again, starting from the turtle guard. So now I'm gonna play with this hand. So this hand, every time that I have my arm between his arm and his leg, it's dangerous. All right. So you place your hand over there. You know that he can drop that arm, and if he starts to roll, so from here, maybe I can pull my hand out, but he gets the position right here. From here, so now all my weight is on top of his body. So now I cannot move can take my hand out anymore. And that is only one direction that I'm going. I'm gonna lose the top position. So be careful when you do that. But I'm gonna do that anyways. All right. So what I want to go. I want to catch his wrist, but I cannot be here on the side. All right. So once I get the position, I'm gonna move here. So now if he tries to roll over right here, I have my whole body right here to counter. All right. It's different than here that he's going to roll, and then I have nothing. I just have my hand right here to stop. All right. So the position here is catch the wrist and go to that side. All right. So one more time. I'm here, I stay lower already, so I go 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm gonna try to put pressure with my forearm right here, right by his shoulder, and then so once I get the position right here, look, the free arm is gonna come under his arm, and then I get 2 hands right here. So that's my position. So that's my position. So I have the arm right here, forearm right there. I lift his hand off the mat. The free arm comes under, and I control right here. That's my position. If he tries to free that arm, it's not that easy for him. That is only one way that he can go right now. So this is that Kimura grip. It's the same. That's the Kimura grip. So I'm going to force that hand forward, and then he's going to roll over. I'm going to control the arm right here. I'm going to finish the position with my knees on the mat, and then his triceps right here on my stomach. Right? So again. So 1 is to catch that arm. 2 is to go to that side. 3 is to lift the hand and adjust the grip. 4 is to force, make him roll, and don't let him move that arm. There's some stuff that I can do from this position. All right? But first, I want you guys to practice that. Let's go. All right, time. So from that position, I'm going to show you some options. All right, so let's review here. I'm going to flip him over. So remember that I'm on top right here. So look at my position. Remember his strategy. If I go right here, Look at how far I have to go around his legs. All right, so I'm thinking about that. My position is already, I'm lower. I'm over his hip. So once I catch this one, I can move here easily. I'm gonna move, I'm gonna flip him over, and then that's how I'm here. I'm on my side. Option one is, no matter what, his triceps is by my stomach right here. Option one, control the leg, step over the head. All right, I'm gonna finish that armbar. All right, so this knee, I'm gonna bring this knee up. I'm gonna sit back, always holding the knee. The reason that I'm holding these knees, I don't want him to walking away, right? So I flip him over. I have the position right here, all right? And then I go, control the knee, step over the head. I'm here, perpendicular to him. That is option one, okay? Option two, right here. So when I get the position, usually I have this arm, my left arm hooking his arm, all right? Option number two, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch. But again, I'm going to step over, and now I'm going to switch. See, my arm comes under. I'm going to control his wrist. I'm going to control my wrist. All right, so from the position right here, I can finish that Kimura. That's option two. Remember that I cannot apply a Kimura here. That's not going to happen. I have to go. See, arm comes under, control the wrist, control my wrist. And then I get that Kimura. Option number three, I'm going to grab his belt and I'm going to trap his arm. Instead to, I have this, instead to do the Kimura, I see that he's defending. I'm going to go grab his belt, palm up. His arm is trapped. His triceps is against my biceps right here. And he cannot turn to the right once the arm is trapped. Look at that. I'm going to go with my thumb, get a grip, and then put my left leg all the way back. And then I get, see, arm is trapped. Thumb in, leg back, drive that elbow over his neck. So I have three options, all right? One armbar, regular armbar, that you're gonna hold the knee. Kimura, that you have to switch. And then if he defends that Kimura, you can bring the belt. Doesn't need to be the belt, could be the lapel over. Very important to hold the belt this way, not here, palm up. And then you attack the neck like that paper cutter. Let's go. All right. Time, guys. Any questions about those positions? That's a lot, just right there. A lot of different options for you. All right, to try. I like to work on that top position. So remember, when you get there, you have the submissions. All right, you have you can attack the neck, you can attack the arm, you can think about submissions, you can think about taking the back, get your legs around when you have the turtle. You can think about just, okay, I just want to put the person's back on the mat and work from side control. That's fine too. So you have many options from the turtle. All right, submissions, and you see today there's a lot. You can flip the person over, and or you can try to take the back. We didn't even go over some guillotines or something, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do from that turtle. All right, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching, guys. See you guys next time.